also Marcy. So playing into two melee heroes, this might be the lane setup for OG.
We have the Pudka, and I'm glad that, for once, I'm glad that Jenkins is with us, because you are a Pudge expert, or self-proclaimed at least.
No, I'm terrible at this here.
Okay.
It's like actually a counter pick. Ori has done this sometimes. Nothing to say has done it some in China and pubs and stuff. So they clearly like think that Pudge is a counter to puck. I'm sure they had this in mind going into second phase. That's part of the reason why they gave the puck away. I'm curious to see how it pans out, because there are heroes that Pudge is not very good against besides the puck.
There's Amar, right-click battle. The hook comes in from Nothing to Say. And some damage being done to Amar, and you can see why with that support Viper getting out the poison attacks. Will this lead to a kill? Looks like indeed it will. Who gets the first blood? Trying to give it to Nothing to Say. One more right-click does it, and that is beautiful for the mid laner on PSG.LGD.
The tip.
One last hit, he's going to get his bottle.
He got the treant as well to start things off, so a great start for him. And like you said, China has had the most success with this. Obviously,
that was pretty cool. And I do feel like Pudge is actually a puck counter. I can't say exactly what it is, but in fights, it does feel like you can pretty easily kill a puck, and puck coiling you does nothing.
Yep, why? He's dead, but will Amar be the trade? One more right click will do it from Ame, and he finds him. So 1 for 1, but favoring PSG.LGD as the Viper is the support. Ame getting forced out of the lane for now, though. And in terms of like the Spectre gameplay,
this is a bit of a problem, so that happens.
It's like that with Pango too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yuragi getting some help thanks to the Echo Stomp from Seb. Allows Yuragi to kind of reset here. Seb with that extra damage, trying to use it to his advantage, but instead he's just going to get disposed of.
Yeah, he wanted the boar. He was going with the big damage, trying to like two-shot the boar, but
Mega rushing Witchblade with no boots, no null, no anything like this, because you kind of want the damage against Pudge. So the downside of that is he's not going to have this boots early to rotate top, and it's possible he's low on regen, because, you know, Robo Magic doesn't give you any regen, not playing Raindrop.
Oh, trying to contest the rune. Taiga gets off the nice avalanche and toss, and BZM takes it. And now that's going to turn into a kill into Nothing to Say. Absolutely punished. Beautiful TP from Taiga. I didn't think he was going to get there in time, but it really worked out for OG.
Yeah, that is pretty rough. This puck hero, when it has a free game, is an absolute monster. They really don't have the means to gank this guy mid so much, so they're just going to keep pressuring side lanes and just let mid be mid, I think.
Another dispose coming from Jin Q. Faith Beyond. Echo Stomp comes. Is it enough time? No. With the boars looking to finish off Seb, Faith Beyond gets credit for another kill there. Maybe we'll see some.
But even Vanguard, they have the Slaughter amp, and they have quite a bit of magic damage. So it's like not that easy for them to itemize in like some super, you know, like ideal way.
Have the crush onto Y. Nothing to Say. Now has his hook back as Taiga finds himself inside that disgusting rot. Along with the right clicks from Y. That is a beautiful combination, and Nothing to Say. Second stack of flash.
Potential rune fight coming. It looks like they're actually going to sack the rune and instead attack this top tower.
Yep, Seb initiated on. Disposed. They don't even need to bother dismembering. So another stack of flesh heap for Nothing to Say. It was off to a very good start. So has his phase boots, full wand, and now 800 into the blink dagger, like you mentioned, Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, while things may look good for LGD right now, there is this Witchblade coming, and that's the thing about this puck when he goes this build is he's going to AFK farm for a while, but he's going to get the Witchblade very fast. So there will come a point where suddenly his damage just has this massive spike, and OG, despite being down some gold maybe, or some tempo, will have a lot of kill threat.
Avatos, but an instant TP coming from Nothing to Say. It's going to be a little late because of the long TP time. So Jin Q gets cleaned up with no response. Essentially looking to break the smoke, but Faith Beyond would be a big, big kill.
Wow, that was
it is broken on the high ground, so yeah, not going to find a space. In fact, they're going to get hurricaned by the Wild Wing, but Yuragi is here to try to help out. Jin Q. He's going to have to dispose, and here comes the first haunt of the game into a roar. So PSG.LGD kind of turned this around, flip-flop what OG wanted to try to accomplish.
Setting up bottom for the Slaughter kill. I think they may get it.
Yep, Amar. Still no ult coming out from Y, but gets off the crush. It's really not going to matter. He is slow to an absolute crawl, so Nothing to Say again with a kill.
And if he wants that blink, he'll have it right now.
Back to that smoke play, or the smoke break from LGD. Ooh, BZM's walking right into all these creeps.
Yeah, he's going to get the coil. It's going to break immediately at half HP for Faith Beyond with the Nature's Prophet ult coming in as well. So OG able to get something after giving up quite a few kills. And Yuragi has the hand of Midas, by the way. For some teams, and others not so much. Nothing to say. Looking to blink reveal. Smoke is going to be popped. Instant dismember, but the stuns are coming. Nice avalanche coming out. And nothing to say actually drops right off the bat as nice TPs coming in from OG. They're only going to lose their support Tiny for now. As Seb looks like he's walking away, but the coil expended onto 2, but the instant roar to try to counteract this. And this is going to get punished potentially onto the puck. And down goes BZM. So maybe not on the same page as the rest of his team, but still, they found the Pudge at the beginning of the fight.
Mars a psycho. This is insane.
He's continuing on with that puddle like you're talking about, the extra move speed. Going to get some damage on the tier 1 tower, but Faith Beyond trying to defend, and we can see nothing to say coming in on that Putka with the blink hook. Beautifully done, but the avalanche cancels the dismember, and nothing to say. Going to get crushed now as the Faith Beyond Wild Axe is continuing to stack, so Yuragi has to be a bit careful. And even Ame's come to play. The right clicks from Innocence, but another blink in from nothing to say. Instant bash from Amar, but Amar's the one that dies this time. Hook not connecting this time, as now they turn their sights to the tier 1, as suddenly this game has just gotten super action-packed.
Yeah, this blink is actually owning. I didn't realize he just doesn't take any damage with the stupid flesh heap spell. He just blinks on them and he's invincible.
And Taiga stuck on the wrong side here. He's going to get disposed by Jin Q as Innocence kind of sticking to the high ground. He's going to get sprouted as Taiga looks to be a free kill for PSG.LGD. But you can see Innocence holding his own ground against most of OG. It's Roshan actually the one that takes out Taiga. But PSG.LGD still going to be happy with this overall exchange as they... I was going to say...
Obliterated and the map can sort of fall apart.
We're going to see a smoke from OG. They're going to find Jin Q to start. The Avatos is there, but the hook save. Obviously nothing to say, can't do too much more as Jin Q gets off the rebound, but that last right click is enough to take him out in the end. But the turnaround now to BZM with the dismember. Avalanche trying to cancel it. Illusory Orb is out, but he's taking too much damage and will fall as a result as Taiga just trying to toss that fat, juicy Pudge away. Will be successful for the time being in keeping himself alive, but a roar from Faith Beyond and another death, it looks like, for Yuragi.
This flesh heap, man.
Nice avalanche again, but it's still double kill for Y as Taiga. He's the one running, still an earn charge on him.
Dagger coming up.
Yep, Dagger's there. Avalanche is going to be up in 1 second. One more axes, and that, with that earn charge, will be enough as, again, PSG.LGD getting a great exchange. Now TP coming to Marcy, very important there.
Super Dom has been acquired.
Oh, we got the blink dismember, but the instant cancel again. Taiga with the quick fingers. Gets the toss off as well, but he's slowed to a crawl. This will likely be the death of him, trying to deny himself to the tomatoes. But the dispose was there in time. The LGD starting to snowball a bit. 4K lead, still with the Aegis, another 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, this stage of the game, if it ever, like, if a team ever reaches this...
He TP's out in the nick of time. And now Seb is the one that they shall pursue. Attempting to TP. Will there be a stun? No.
Whew. That was really close to being really bad.
No keen optic on Marcy, otherwise that would have been really bad.
It feels like OG have done a pretty decent job of wasting a bit of this Aegis timer. They haven't really gotten a whole lot out of it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if this game gets easier for OG going late, though. Like, I feel like Pudge does really well against both Nature's Prophet and Puck. Even Slardar late game doesn't feel that bad for a Pudge because you do eventually build armor items and you have the damage block.
Yeah.
Spectre against Puck and Nature's Prophet, like you destroy both of those heroes.
Oh, Bamar and company, their smoke is broken by Jin Q. BZM gets off the nice coil and Waning Rift onto 2, though. Nicely done from OG as they just take them out swiftly. Just like that, it's a 5v3, but you can see PSG.LGD still want to fight as Amar gets initiated on. Most of the dismember damage was done with the rock combination, and that is 1 death for OG now. As Taiga attempting to run away, but nothing to say with this haste rune. Not much you can do against that. So despite being down in numbers, LGD able to even up the fight.
He didn't actually go the rock talent either. He went the plus armor talent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually you go the 16% rot slopes because when you get the Ags. But I guess he has good disable on the other.
Not the dismember. BZM is just phase shift. Can he blink out of this? But the axes are there as well. So Nice shot from LGD, covering all bases is Jin Q. He's going to get gone on, but here comes the shadow step, and Ame is going to try to turn it around with the help of Jin Q, and that turns into a triple kill for Ame.
That
Here.
I mean, it looks like he's going S and K, but do you think that a Lincoln's might be something that he will need? As this dismember has basically taken him out of the game. Missed hook this time, but the dispose into the right clicks from Ame. Well, the bash comes out from Amar. Nothing to say, just really wants those flesh heap sacks. He's going to get another one. 11
no,
for
he
him.
did. He was.
Yeah, I was about to
farming
say.
the creep wave, or he was farming the creep camp.
Though he was actually worse back then.
He was worse. That's
A lot worse.
correct. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have the jump, but a Manta style taking out the science, and a mass TP from LGD. Has nothing to say. He's going to miss the hook, but the rebound is there from Jin Q and a toss. So LGD, they only get one, and it's a support. At the very least, Ame lives. In fact, I think
Because he feels kind of unkillable at this point. Although this will definitely help him not die, even into the Silver Edge.
Yep. So that's going to be a free Aegis and Shard for LGD.
Nice ward here.
And will the Shard go to Ame with the Dispersion?
What
or will it go to Faith Beyond with the Hawks?
How did he know he was there?
Jin Q. We're going to see the Shadow Step come out from Ame. But BZM looks to be A-okay.
All right,
So
Amar is a
who took
wizard.
that Shard?
Yeah, that's
Go on the Shard watch.
Yeah, let's go check out the Shard situation.
Up Taiga, he's going to get jumped. And Jin Q with all the catch in the world, and it was the Beastmaster. So you got the old dive bomb coming out from Faith Beyond.
I think it was the Spectre, actually.
Okay, it was the Spectre, that's right. Exactly what I said.
Yes, on point.
I mean, the Spectre one's pretty decent. You get that free Spectral Dagger every, is it 7 seconds or something? But here's the jump from OG, and another bash to come. Ame is just dead. So that is an Aegis already off cooldown. And you can see the rest of PSG.LGD are not even remotely close as the Elder Titan ult just deletes him. And Seb, his high five will not be reciprocated.
Five shot.
Yeah, it's talk to me about that. You guys might have to hold that thought, Jenkins. Thank you for looking right at me. As the Haunted actually expended as Amar attempting to TP out, but the Roar keeps him in place. And LGD find another in the form of Taiga. So 3 pickoffs across the map as LGD look to be taking firm control of this game.
I like that Seb is going for...
Likely planning to just keep hunting them for the foreseeable future. They have insane pickoff. OG is smoked right now.
Beastford available, nothing to say. He's going to try to take it. He's going to get Avatos for his trouble, though. Pops the BKB, trying to go for the dismember, but again, Seb's ult is a lot of damage.
He had a haste, too. He opted not to pop it and to go for the...
He's going to be way tankier now.
Might get chucked.
Yeah, he could get chucked out of it, which would be an issue. You see, trying to be brought back into the puddle. The Roar is there. And yeah, he's tanky, but PSG.LGD just do 1 million damage.
Yeah, I don't think that worked out the way he was anticipating. He's like, oh, come on, come roar me. I dare you. All right.
Now there's an Ags on Seb officially. So that's the BKB based on how many units you hit, right?
Yes. It is very strong. He can punch people quite hard. Spectre is pretty bad against ET late game in some circumstances.
Oh, Coil misses from BZM. He's going to have to hightail out as a result. Nothing to say, jumps in, knowing that this is on cooldown now. Seb is mega dead. Gets off his ult, but really to not much avail. Another hook. Oh, Yuragi somehow able to sidestep that. Taiga not going to be so lucky, though. That's 2 quick kills there for LGD, and still 3 dead with Amar on the sideline, as now they can poke the high ground. And still not even going for Ags, nothing to say. Actually switched it up and went for the Shivas.
I don't think he needs damage. I agree with this build. I mean, he'll probably go for Ags now just because there's not much else to buy. Maybe like Strength Blink, if anything.
That's a set of racks for LGD, and opting to potentially go for the top. No, blink out before the Waning Rift connects.
What a beast.
Such quick fingers from Jin Q. Gets a lot of use out of them by rubbing that belly, of course.
Yep.
That seems to be good luck for everybody.
Practice for the fingers.
Even for some.
You just see so much, and it's so hard to play if you're OG because there's so many heroes that just die if they get gone on. Not everyone is evasive as the puck.
Yep, Taiga looking to go for the outpost, but he's going to die instead. 10K lead for PSG.LGD. Nothing to say, still smoked up, so could go for this kill. He's going to go in with, actually, the Lincoln Sphere was there for BZM, so Dismember will be canceled, but still a lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say. They're going to clean up 7 quite easily, but at the very least for OG, they don't lose BZM. Although Yaragi's getting bashed in his own base on the Manta style, and so much damage coming out from the Desolate. This might be GG territory as PSG.LGD absolutely crushing in game number 2. 37-12 scoreline. And this was a great performance from basically everybody in LGD. Started with the Putka, of course.
Did we just witness another shellacking? Was this a backward shellac?
I don't think this was a top hat, but yeah, it was